This looks like a good spot to set up camp. Yeah, I'll start preparing the food. Oh wow, you're a star, Jin. What do you reckon you'll make? Let's see, I should be able to get my hands on a few choice ingredients around here. If we can find some Torna trout, deviled onions, and sour avocados, I could stew them together. You like trout strawloo, right? It's absolutely divine. You'll join us for a bite to eat, won't you, Mikhail? Fuck you, I guess. Perfect, let's set to work and hunt for those ingredients.
You wanted to adopt me, but I'm gonna be moody because I'm a child and also an orphan.
All three of those things should be easy to come by around here. No need to travel off the beaten path. Alright, so I gotta do a little bit of exploring. Party formation has changed. What do you mean it's changed? No, it hasn't. I have Team Laura right there, and I guess he's up in the corner, but he's not combat. What do I fucking care? You cannot substitute this character right now.
Maybe he grows?
What you're looking at right now is a collection point. Click here to check uncoverable items. You'll find collection points all over Allrest, and each one will have its own selection of items to discover. Also, there are some collection points where you can use Blade's field skills to find special collectible items that you couldn't get otherwise. The collectibles that you find are sure to come in handy during your adventure, so if you come across a collection point, be sure to check it out. So that's what these things are, little glowy blue things. What I want to know is what's with that extra icon above it, because that didn't used to be there. Does it have to do with Jin?
Is it the Truman trap or Tornin trap? Toman?
Swift swordplay. Fortitude, knowledge related to minerals. So Jin has mineralogy. He can get extra drops from minerals, but not vegetables. That's what I was thinking right there. Is maybe it shows that icon if it's like if you have a blade equipped that will give you a buff to finding that thing. Because it already says vegetable underneath collection point. And it seems redundant to put two icons for it, but it seems like that's what they did. Anyway, collection point. What? Yeah, so... Oh, no. I see what it is. The collection point, like the word says what it is. It says what the point's location sort of is, which used to give a hint as to what it would be. But now the icon shows you what type of thing comes from it, specifically. So this is fish.
So
this is becoming addictive.
Right.
So this one over here also says collection point vegetable.
This is becoming addictive.
Bam, bam. Campsite, Porton Village Camp. What happens if I hit A here? Do I already have the things? Yeah, wow, alright, cool. We've got our ingredients, fire's nice and toasty. I think we're all set for the night. Jin, would you mind making a start on the cooking? Yeah, I'll get right to it. I don't remember Mikhail's voice. The blade's doing the cooking? Got a problem with that, you little shit? Better Jin than me. If I were in charge, we'd probably end up losing a limb peeling the veggies. It's not all one-sided, though. Laura has her own talents, like making charms. That I could never do. Right, we make up for each other's strengths and weaknesses. Blade or driver, no one has to shoulder all the burden.
Aww.
Huh. Okay, I'm gonna make a start on the trout strawloo. It won't take long. This is new! There's a camp menu!
Right?
This was not a thing. Rest till morning and then strike camp. I have craft items using the party character's unique skills, and speak with your ally. I'm so happy. This is like actually experiencing new shit. Ah!
There's a chat. I like chats. Chats help character development.
So, I have charm making and I have home cooking, and both of these things look like an 8-year-old drew them, and I love it. Craft pouch items that can improve your battle capabilities. That's what this is. Okay.
Now, let me see.
So, with Laura, yeah, it's Laura. I keep thinking it's Lorna, but no, the country is called Torna, and she's called Laura. I can make charms that do plus party gauge gain, and one of them reduces physical damage taken. I don't have what it takes to do it, but I can do them. And then Jin has a whole long list of cooking stuff. Also, none of which I can... No, wait, I can.
I've come up with a new recipe.
This is actually nice. Here. Because you have to go into the home cooking menu and pick the trout strawloo, which you happen to have enough ingredients for now.
So they teach you about crafting. That's nice.
Yeah. Make the
It came
dish.
together
Bam.
nicely.
Sour avocado.
Although I didn't get to do chat. Oh well, I'm sure I'll get more experiences for that later. Or more chances.
How sad. That village, I mean.
It is.
That blade, Malos. He didn't do that, did he?
The towns raised by the Aegis were completely obliterated. I plan to inform the mercenaries of this.
How could a person do something so awful?
Anyway, you should rest now. We should be able to meet up with Hayes tomorrow.
That is.
Oh, yes. I wonder if she's found any leads on Mother. I hope so, anyway.
I'll prepare food, then rest up.
Oh, that's kind of you. Thanks.
Aw, that's a nice touch back to the original too, with that just fire sparkling up and look up to the stars. That's what I have a poster back there. That's exactly that. I keep calling that poster out. That really hit the spot. You know, I really can't think of anything better than waking up to Jin's cooking. It's scrumptious. You scarf that down quick. Want seconds? No, I'm gonna hide behind the girl. Mikhail, relax. He's not gonna bite you. Don't let the whole moody thing fool you. He's genuinely concerned about you. Just because he happens to show it via brutal gut stabbings, it's okay. Moody thing?
Because, hey, why not?
Thank you, Complete Libs, for that follow. Welcome to Xenoblade 2 DLC. Look, if there's anything you need, just tell us, alright? Nuh-uh, I'm fine, really. Okay, I hear you. Listen, I know Jin can seem a bit scary, but he's really very gentle. You'll get used to him. I just need to clean up here, then we can move out. Beltley can't be far now, can it? Where are we meeting up with Hayes? That's right, there's still a way to go, but if we keep to the road, it won't take long. Certain places out in the wild allow you to make camp. The 3 things you can do at a campsite are resting, crafting, and chatting. Rest is to use bonus XP to level teams up. Awesome. Looks like they took that out of inns for this. Craft is using collectibles to make items, and chat is speak with allies for advice on how to proceed. As you can see, camps are a place of preparation and growth. When entering a new area, it's worth scouting out the next campsite first. Crafting is one of the actions available. It expends collectibles to create pouch items, as well as valuable, unique items with particular properties. As your adventure progresses, you can obtain more recipes to expand your crafting repertoire by completing quests and raiding treasure troves. Pouch items can be set inside a driver's pouch to empower the driver's team. You can always create more by crafting them, so use them as much as you can, for instance, when preparing for a difficult battle. Alright, so I want to check the chat. I don't think I have any bonus XP worth spending right now, but... What's this about? Laura, about that battle earlier. I know, right? We were phenomenal. A+'s all around. You're trying to do too much. No, I thought you were going to praise me. I'm only trying to draw out your full power, Jin. You know that. That's fine, and I appreciate it. What I'm saying is, please don't put yourself at risk, Laura. We've been together a long time, haven't we, Jin? Ever since I touched your core crystal as a little girl and we became bonded forever as driver and blade. Yeah. It's a bond closer than blood, I think. That's part of the reason why I want to help you too, see you grow and be there for you. That's beautiful, Laura, but you're a driver and I'm a blade. I am literally immortal. Just let me do it. Blades protect their drivers in a fight. It's the natural order of things. Especially since we don't need to worry about being wounded as long as the core crystal stays intact. While I, on the other hand, am just a human. When a driver dies, their blades return to their cores. That's why you want me to be more careful, right? Exactly. Right, I get it. Well, it's not like I want to make you anxious in the middle of a fight. Okay, I promise not to overdo it. And if things start to look bad, I'll be sure to switch out for you. That'd be great, thanks. Counting on you, then. So that's how they drop that little tidbit in this. Drivers bond with blades by touching core crystals, and when the driver dies, the blades go back to their crystals. Until then, they are fully functioning emotional beings that essentially cannot be wounded.
Then how do they take damage?
Well, sorry, cannot be wounded isn't totally accurate. They can hurt, they can feel pain. I think that taking damage in this is more as a mechanic, because in the base game, you couldn't play as blades. You only play as the driver that can get hurt.
That's a bit odd, but okay.
I really hope we'll be able to join up with Hayes soon. It isn't too far to Feltley now. In fact, we should be there in no time as long as we stick to the path. I wonder what Hayes will think of Mikhail when she sees him. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. Don't worry, Mikhail. Hayes is one of the loveliest people I've ever met. I'll be fine.
You have a child? Where did this come from?
Where did this come from? And hello Dar saying, I see this as a fitting time to comment on how much I love Laura. I hear she's pretty good as protagonist material. Anyway, you were gonna say something there.
I
Forgot?
completely forgot.
Cool. Ooh, what is this? There's a yellow collection point. It's called Impressive Tree.
Aren't we intrepid?
Nope, nothing different. We're just apparently intrepid. Insect nest gives me bugs.
This is becoming addictive.
I like the icon now. Like, now that I know it's not just directly connected to the descriptor, which is really just saying what it is. Like, the icon is like, and this is what you get
Aren't
from
we intrepid?
That's
Which-
very useful.
which
While
didn't
still not making it too easy.
didn't always make sense before. You could hit, like, something near the water, and then it would give you a bunch of, say, bugs. Or, like, you dig up in a vegetable field, and it gives you nothing but flowers. Key items obtained, indigo slate piece. That's interesting. That was a red. I have no need for this thing yet, but it'll show up soon.
This is becoming addictive.
Alright, get some flour. Like, I'm absolutely gonna look for collection points, because they give you stuff that you use to craft things.
Aren't we intrepid?
You also don't know when you might need them for side quests and stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
Alright, fuck you, Whiskey Butt. You wanna go? You wanna fucking go, huh? You wanna start some shit? Kick you in the throat, motherfucker!
Oh no.
I feel
Whip you up good.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh, okay. So I was
That
just about to say, I don't know how the elements are gonna work in
Yeah,
this,
we got
because
this.
in the base game, your attacks change depending on which blade you had equipped. So the drivers didn't have elements, the blades did. In this one, Jin is an ice blade, but you control Jin. So I'm like, what's Laura's element gonna be? Because she's a driver. And then I looked at the bottom left and I see that she's marked as fire. So drivers do have their own elements in this one.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
This is becoming
She
addictive.
had fire, and it was like, well, she's not throwing fire everywhere in
Uh-oh.
cutscenes.
I think we've been spotted.
It's fire element of, like, attacks. And I imagine that some of her arts that we get later will involve fire.
Yeah, that's what I assumed as well.
I think if I use this Path of Thorns thing here, like, eventually she grabs a whip and you can see, like, little flames and sparks come out of it.
Spinning wheel. Break.
Oh, cool, he's broken.
I like the way
Bam,
this is
topple.
going.
yes.
That's gonna be so
Lovely.
fucking
I wish the
satisfying, I
battle
can
could
tell
have been
already.
avoided.
You set up the
But that's
topple and then
walking,
you just
I
switch over to
suppose.
Jin and you're like, okay, now I'm using ice moves, motherfucker, and I'm fully charged for your now vulnerable toppled state. Looks like you found your treasure trove. You'll discover many shapes and sizes. Some of them might be locked, so you won't be able to get the goods unless your blades have the right field skills.
The suspense is killing me.
Nope, this one was open. A rigid vet. Ooh, equipment. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm usually really bad about paying attention to this stuff, but I want to try to stay on top of it for this. So I have the Blazing Braid, which is a good item. It adds a 10% of attacking again after a successful auto attack. In the base game, I have items that give me 50% increased chance, which is very valuable since auto attacks are how you charge your arts. So if you get something that lets you auto attack basically twice, like, and it doesn't take another animation, it just hits twice and gives you twice the recharge, like, that's good for getting your arts back up. And I have Rigid Vest, which increases max HP by 200 or 250. Bam. Also, Shell Cameo, which restores HP to self, not using HP potions, by 12. Alright, the only way I heal myself is by HP potions, but I'll put it on anyway. What about Jin? Do I have anything, Oh, also, the drivers and blades have different equipment slots. Drivers equip actual equipment, whereas blades put on something called aux cores. So this Sunlight Eye increases accuracy during the day by 20%. To anybody watching these VODs later, like, I know all of this stuff, but the game came out and, like, is treating itself from level 1, and also Green has not played the base. So I'm kind of attacking it as if, like the actual what's happening is brand new to me, but I'm already familiar with the mechanics, so I'm explaining it to anybody who doesn't know.
As well as it makes it easier to segue into the actual new
This is
mechanics
becoming
that were added
addictive.
to this and in the original game.
There we go, look at that. Affinity reward gain, Jin on the side. So now, because I collected stuff, I go into Jin's chart,
Half the battle is living to fight another day.
and I've got a new thing, which is Fortitude. That's a field skill.
And these just unlock automatically. You don't have to click them and just be like, yeah, now I have this thing.
Yep, they're once you meet the criteria, they unlock.
That is way more convenient than most usual skill trees I see, where you have to open up the skill
Aren't
tree.
we
pick-
intrepid?
Oh, yeah, I want to unlock this skill that should have unlocked automatically.
So look it out there. That's a level 42, just flying around on like this first open area.
All right, how would you even hit it if you wanted to fight it?
At this point, you don't. There's like some way to either call it to you, or maybe later you'll get access to ranged weapons. It's like right now it's just there, and you can target it, and you can be aware of how much stronger it is than you.
Hi, dragon thing.
As you probably noticed, the bridge ahead is out. It's an obstacle, but not an insurmountable one. Using a blade's field skill may provide a solution. Check out the Withered Tree and witness Jin's field skill at work. Incidentally, if you'd like to know more about it, you can check its field skills by going to Main Menu, Characters Blade Setup Info. There are many places where you'll need field skills to proceed. Even if an obstacle seems impassable at first, it's worth getting a bit closer to see if you can do something about it. So let me check that. Characters. So I got to here. I don't see this info thing they were talking about. Oh, wait, it's here. So yeah, you can see everything that there is about them with these L&Rs. So auto attack of 69 on Laura. Current blades Jin, boost damage dealt. Specials, Wildfire Snap, boisterous flurry of strikes and kicks that really puts a pressure on. Ring of Roses pushes ahead with a series of open palm strikes. And Spiral Snare leads up with a vicious flying kick. Equipped accessories, you can see that here. And then back over to Jin, where we have the specials Hail Strike, cut the enemy to ribbons, Zero Blade, combo attacks and sword cuts and ice spears, delivered at absolute zero. Ice Revolution, unbalance your foe with a palm strike, and then Midnight Sun, follow up Laura's quickfire slashes with a full force cleave. Aux cores, and then battle skills. So blades have battle skills too. Transmigration increases damage dealt by 30% on every Vanguard switch. Maximum of 250. So with Jin, you want to switch often because you get more damage every time you do. And Full Resonance, deals 60% more and take 10% less damage at max affinity. And then his field skills is Mineralogy, Swift Swordplay, and Fortitude. So this Withered Tree takes
With all my might.
Swift Swordplay. So Jin cuts down the tree. Bam, we have a bridge. But first, there's a collection point down here.
Aren't we
It's
intrepid?
like HMs, almost. Almost.
Oh,
Ooh,
One
and a
thing I
treasure
could be
chest.
spotted.
This can't continue.
Overworld
Keep going.
RPG
Don't lose the flow.
that when you see the enemies roaming around, that's what I love random encounters. When you see the enemies roaming around, if you
Catch.
you can see the like creatures and
Laura,
kind
let's
of roaming
switch.
around. It's not like
Kill
it's
strong.
a creature out of the bush or something.
I like the way this is
Hiding
going.
their content.
Ha! I concur.
Did you say you like or don't like?
I like it. I like it.
Okay. Treasure
I
trove.
like that detail.
You're coming with me, treasure.
I'm liking Laura already. You're coming with me, treasure.
Hmm?
Oh, this is a perfect opportunity. I have to see what she says when you fall to her death.
Yeah, I saw Jin just kind of trip off.
Oh, she just screams. All right, I'll swap to Jin.
I blame gravity for that one.
Don't get careless.
I forgot.
Aren't we intrepid?
The best part of it is what they say when they come back up. I blame gravity for that one.
This is becoming addictive.
One of Rex's best lines is when you fall off a ledge and come back up, and he says, "That was poorly judged."
Eh?
All right, so characters, I can actually change it here too. Vanguard switch. I can change who I'm running around with on the world. So now I got Jin in the lead.
That's cool.
So what do you got?
Damn it!
Damn it.
We have to move with more care.
Let's take it one step at a time.
There's something here.
We have to move with more care, he says.
There's something here.
All right, cool. Well, let's move forward now. I found the things down that hole that I wanted to find.
I like how his tone with that line is just like, how dare you fall off when he was the one who fell off first?
We, as a team, Laura, have to move with more care.
Can we use this?
And then the kid's just off on the side watching them fall off twice.
These guys are idiots.
I placed my life in their hands. I'm doomed.
There's something here. This is an unfamiliar vista.
Nice one.
I like this area. Tutorials. If you try targeting all sorts of enemies, you'll occasionally encounter ones whose target icon looks different from that of normal enemies. We call those unique monsters, and they're a bit special. Unique monsters are much tougher than the regular kind. Even the strongest drivers and all rest have trouble with them. If you take down a unique monster, you'll surely earn the respect of everybody. That said, they're not a challenge for the faint-hearted. You want to make sure you're prepared if you plan on surviving the powerful attacks they often wield. If you defeat a unique monster, a tombstone will remain where it fell in memory of its legendary life. Some even say that if you press A at the tombstone, the monster will rise from its grave.
Huh? Huh?
That,
Wait, what was that last part?
That is a mechanical thing. So, when you have the strength to take down unique monsters, you remove them from the world. This was an adjustment from Xenoblade 1, where unique monsters would respawn. And they kind of just often get in the way, because they're big super monsters that, like, you don't want to be there. In this game, they stay dead, but if you need to refight them for whatever reason to unlock a challenge or something, or if you just want to for the fun of it, you can spawn them at will.
That's the way it was phrased. She's like, if you press A next to the tombstone, it will come back to life. And she's like, huh? Is this a zombie now?
We've been found.
What?
It has to phrase itself in a way that makes contextual sense in the world. They can't say this is a purely mechanical thing for you, the player.
That is true. But that still sounds fucking terrifying. You just walk up
I
to
like the way this is going.
a gravestone and a giant
concur.
monster you kill, and suddenly it
Snowblast.
just bursts out of the floor like, oh god!
I'm actually kind of concerned about this now because I got two enemies on me. Laura,
If I don't do
Laura,
this right,
bail.
no one will.
Disengage. I'm not strong enough to take on multiple enemies at once just yet. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's kill these small, unassuming,
Here we go.
steaky hoxes
Lay the
first.
smack down, Jin.
The benefit of being a fresh game is that, like, wow, the levels do come fast.
Yeah.
Chill stroke.
Usually in an RPG, I don't think levels
You're doing well.
to a slow pace.
Snow blast.
Round level.
Star slash.
All right, you're up, Laura. Bam.
Right, Jin?
Now I have all my arts ready to go.
My senses are heightened. Open wide.
So that's one of them down, and a HP potion, so now the damage should come in much slower, since there's only the one of them. More importantly, we can keep building up special.
My turn. Chill stroke. More honed with each day.
I had level 3, but the thing died.
There's something here.
But I did hit level 6. That's good, that's what I wanted. I'm gonna hit this Salch Rogel first, though.
Speckled Monarch.
Bam.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Because
There'll be
when I...
anything that you can craft later on.
Oh yeah, like, that menu's obviously gonna get filled out pretty good.
Chill stroke.
You're doing well.
Ha! I can snow blast.
So this guy is higher level than the other things we fought. It's gonna take a while longer.
Star slash.
You'll watch my back.
Oh man, you can cancel into like switching drivers, so that their switch art gets a boost.
Open
This
wide.
is awesome.
Spinning wheel.
I feel unstoppable.
Still don't know the
Time for one
timing on
last
her.
push.
I keep canceling after one punch, but like that first attack has 2 beats to it.
Can we use this?
Okay, so there. What just happened there was Jin's field skill in mineralogy triggered when I hit a collection point, so now I got a lot more rewards out of it.
Oh, and that gives you a reason to have one of them out in front.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not just in front. Jin being equipped at all on the field would give me that benefit.
Oh, okay.
But it's like
There's something here.
they sort of encourage you to use blades that like are knowledgeable in a certain collection field in order to get greater rewards from it.
There's something here.
All right, now I'm
Take
gonna
the
take on the
initiative.
Caliber Score Box.
Leave it to Laura.
I think he's got a lot more HP than the bird would have, so we might actually get a special out of this one. Just gotta build up them
Add
arts.
another double digit.
I like the way this is going.
Ha! I chill stroke.
I don't doubt that there's something with a double digit around here. In fact, they specifically told me about unique enemies, and I don't imagine they wanted me to go fighting it immediately. So, probably just a warning. There's one here. Maybe avoid it.
Open wide. Catch.
There's that gorilla.
Rest in peace.
It
Probably
might
not
not
bored.
be. It might not be here because they already
Our
used
bond
it in
makes my
Gourmet
power boundless.
in the
Time
base
for
game.
one last push.
Catch.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Never
100
again.
in the past, you said?
Five
So
500.
Heart of Thorns.
That's probably means that specific
It bounced.
gorilla is not around.
Catch.
All right, and level 4 special. Here we go.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you.
Oh, it's already dead. It's like disintegrated. You're just doing this to be flashy.
Son,
Midnight sun.
Stop, he's already dead.
All right, new key affinity reward. I placed my life in their cold, dead hands, says Holla from our jumping off shenanigans a while ago. I haven't checked chat in some time. Sorry, Holla. Ooh,
I feel my power surging.
that's what it was. So with blades, too, the more you use them and, like, do quests with them and give them things that they like, you increase their trust value. And their trust usually is what's serving as the blockade to unlocking more field, like more affinity chart stuff here. So what just happened was I got enough trust to unlock level 2, and now I have access to a new ring of rewards. Like performing a driver combo, or using pouch items from the meat category, or finishing off an enemy.
Oh, so the locks on the far left unlock the next row.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I want to know what's with the yellow collection points. Those are new.
Maybe rare items?
Oh god, there's There's a big guy up there that's level 9.
Can we use this?
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid him for now. Fuck. There's a level 8 guarding this yellow thing
We
too.
must.
Whatever. I'm gonna go for it right after I kill this caterpillar.
Chill stroke.
Caterpillar.
We're doing well.
I concur.
You're a mutant caterpillar.
Yep. Or it's a pile of cats.
Star
That is
slash.
I don't think that's what it is. But you know, based on its name alone,
Open wide.
I can see it.
Rest in
possibility.
peace.
Hell yeah. Alright. Let's grab this yellow thing.
We've
Oh
been
shit.
found.
Alright, I'm fighting the level 8. I might not win here, but
It's
it
not
got
working out.
it looked at me.
Come back to me.
Jin does not have much for like speedy combos. He's very slow.
Chill stroke.
I'm not the Blufo.
I like the way this is going.
Snow blast.
I keep thinking you're saying it wrong, and then I look at it.
Star slash.
Take this.
It's okay, I keep thinking I'm saying it wrong too.
I feel
Give me the potion. Give me the potion. No, that's a bad spot for that potion.
cat.
Like I keep calling it, wanting to call it like Bufulo or something.
Give
but
it.
No, it's Blufo.
Give it! I need this. Ah! Okay.
With you there.
Indeed.
Alright. By disengaging, I killed my special meter there, which means that I'm probably not going to be able to do this.
Heal while
Yep,
there's
yep,
time.
we're bailing. We're
I'm
bailing.
Fine. Just fine.
Yeah, what was Jin doing? He just kind of rammed himself into that thing's hand.
Go away. Go away. I have 10 HP. I'll have to come back for that thing later. Maybe when I have another party member. Because right now it's too scary. That guy is too much for me.
Another party member that's not a child.
Can we use this?
Another party member that's not a potential arsonist.
I think it tells you if one of the items is higher quality. The gold ones? No, I think they're specific collection points that are always marked as gold, because the one in the burned out village was gold and I collected it like 3 times. Anyways, yeah, you see that big unique enemy I was telling me about? He's level 23. Harbinger Kavil. I'm gonna avoid him.
Come back here later.
Oh, absolutely. Like, because they populate areas with and he's guarding a yellow collection point. But because they populate areas with, like, monsters that are really big and powerful level, it sort of communicates to the player immediately that there are things here that you can't get yet, and you will want to come back later to get them.
I'll investigate. Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world.
So I need somebody with the mining skill to dig this out, and I don't have one right now.
Failed. Damn it, Jin. Why can't you be a miner?